Oh, had the mute on. Hey, y'all. I'm starting it just a couple minutes early because I'm trying to figure out the YouTube shenanigans. It looks like it's connected to YouTube, which is good. But now I have to try to find where my video is. And it took a minute for it to pull up last time. Oh, dear me. I don't think we have anybody on here from YouTube yet. It says on my end it's connected, but do not yet see it. Come on, YouTube, you can do it. Come on, YouTube, come on, me. It's so crazy that I can't even see my own live. Oh, Lordy, have mercy. Technology and me. Not good friends. Not at all. Still don't have anybody from YouTube. How are you guys doing tonight? Anybody get caught up in the weather that we had? That was fun. Oh boy, was that fun. Guess it's not gonna show up. We are connected, right? Yeah, we're connected. Crazy. Just crazy. Wonder if I switch to my personal account. Yeah, on my personal account, it's right there. Okay. Why would it not be for me on my end? Okay, well, whatever. Hi, K-Beth. Thanks for joining us from all the way over on YouTube. I was working on trying to get some settings adjusted on that, and I can't even get the video to pull up for me. So welcome, though, everybody. Okay. Well, it's 7 o'clock. I know there's one item that we have that has pre-bids on it, and I'll give it a few minutes. I think Kim is the one who put in pre-bid on that. So I'll give a few minutes. We'll run a couple things, and then we'll run that. Let me pull up our first thing. And I did bring over next to me some of the stuff I've ran in the past, but I didn't pull over into this sale. I just figured we'd see kind of how far we get, and because I think I only have 19 things on this auction. Move to the stage. I did it. Okay, here we go. So this first one, I have a few different raku pieces, and I started going through trying to organize back here. This is stuff that I have picked up while out thrifting and getting videos and stuff. And when I get home, it just it goes to here and then it stays there usually until the video airs, but I'm way behind on listings now. So it's really accumulated. But yeah, I was working on that earlier. So that looks like a hot mess. But I found a couple other raku pieces and I was going to try to squeeze them in here, but I'll save them for the next one. This is a really cute piece. It is like a blue, am I showing it to you? Blue and white, primarily, kind of abstract for the glaze. It does have some of that like faux crackling. I can't remember the technical term for that, but faux crazing, I should say. I don't believe this one had any chips or issues or anything that I've seen. It is signed on the bottom with KB16. And, you know, it's just kind of a short, I want to call it a vase, but really at the height it is, I'd say more like a pen jar or a planter or something to that effect. But we'll start it at $6 and run for 20 seconds. So I hope everybody's doing well tonight. We have just been, I don't know, I hate to talk about the weather. It sounds so ridiculous, but I don't know, in the Midwest, you get used to changes in the weather frequently. But that being said, it's kind of like we haven't had a spring, and I guess we're in summer now ish. And it certainly doesn't really feel like that either. So, I don't know. So the next one here is this trinket box. And I did run this. There's, I don't know, a good handful or so of things in here that I ran last time. But this one is really cool. It does have some minor scratches and stuff on here, which if it was me, I would take some Old English to it. But it's otherwise like the hinges are in perfect shape. The box itself is in really good condition outside of the minor scratches. It's just a cute nautical theme piece. We'll start it at $8 and running for 20 seconds. The 20 seconds really makes it go a lot quicker. So it's not marked or signed by anybody. I'm not positive where it was made. All right, set that one there. Pull up our store. Oh, golly. Well, let's do our little frog guy. Okay, so this was another trinket box, and he is I guess, terracotta clay, and he is Mexican pottery. He's a little trinket jar. He has no damage to him. He's a shallow jar, but super cute. No damage. Not signed either. Just cute floral pattern. And we'll start him at $8 and we're running for 20 seconds. And if you hear dog nails on the floor, that's Theodore. He's hanging up here with me tonight. All right. Sit you back down, buddy. Put your paper there. Okay. Oh, why not? Let's do this one. I thought this was really cool when I found this piece. I don't know. I just don't know that I'd seen one before. And I like art pottery. What can I say? So it's a hand painted and sort of raised. I don't know how well you guys can tell, but it's sort of raised on here. Then it has like a leaf cut out. And on the interior down here it looks like it's probably glued on, but it's a little glass like tea light holder with the little spikes in there as a flower frog. It's not signed, but really pretty. I liked it. Start at $8. We'll run for 20 seconds. Just a cute piece. But I'm also, like I said, a sucker for the art pottery stuff. So it is what it is. All right. Set that guy there. Okay. Now, Kim, I'm not sure if you're in here or not, but I'll go ahead and run this one that had the bid on it, just in case you are. And if you show up later and it's still here, we'll run it again. All right, so this one here is this boot that I picked up over at the Goodwill, I think. And it originally had all these like faux flowers and stuff. They weren't good quality flowers or anything. But the piece, that little foamy piece in there, it wasn't glued down or anything. I was able to just pull it out and then found that there was this really cool like green glaze in there. And then the brown glaze is kind of that iridescent glaze. And I guess it's a planter. I suppose that's, maybe you could use it as a tea light. There is some minor crazing down on the interior that's probably going to be really difficult to see in the camera. I had a really hard time trying to photograph it, but I did want to mention it. So we're starting at $8 and we're running for 20 seconds. Hey, Marla. I hope everybody's doing okay. Made it through the storms the other day. That was so much fun coming out of the Goodwill. And it was raining when I was out and about earlier in the morning running errands. All right, KB Got, congratulations. Set that over there for you. Thank you very much. But it had stopped, and I thought, okay, well, I'll take advantage of the downtime with the rain to go get some footage. And boy, oh boy, was that treacherous. Click back. There we go. Okay. So what am I looking for? Okay. So this one here is this tall, I said floral pattern on it because it has these like impressed flowers on here. But it does also have a little manufacturer flaw here. So it's not shipping to the piece. It's more like it was against the kiln or maybe even another piece in the kiln. And that's what that's from. Then it has, didn't it have, it was like one super tiny, I think that's it right there. Like it was so tiny. It was hardly even worth mentioning, but I would feel terrible if I didn't. So if I notice it, I'm going to tell you guys about it. Put it that way. It is signed on the base. What is it? W. Bolin, I think, 2016, with additional artwork down there. Just a tall cylinder vase, but I loved it because of like this green and the red in it. Anyways, starting at $8, running for 20 seconds. Just really cute raku piece, despite its manufacturer flaw. I still loved it. You could always turn it this way, which really, honestly, the side that the flaw's on isn't quite as pretty as, you know, like over here. All right. I mean, I'm not against keeping it if nobody else is ever interested in it. Okay, let's run this mug. I'm saying this is Otagiri style because it very much, it would surprise me if it's not Otagiri, to be honest. And a lot of that has to do with the way the handle's done and stuff. But it's this like mustache mug and it's stoneware. It's not marked or anything, but really cute and in perfect condition. So we'll start it at $4, run for 20 seconds. Just an adorable coffee mug. Whenever I think of mustache mugs, I think of like the old antique mustache mugs. So I thought it was kind of cute to see it on a more, I mean, I'm sure it has a little bit of age to it, but like on a more still modern-ish piece. All right, sit you there. Run this little vase here too. Okay, so this one here is a little bud vase, and I don't think it had a sticker on there. Not positive exactly what it said, but this part here within this like shell snail like sort of design is raised, and I don't believe there were any issues to it. I don't recall any. It's in really great condition. Just a short little stubby bud vase. We'll start it at $6 and running for 20 seconds. I think it may have originally come with like a couple more, like maybe graduated size ones. But just a cute kind of nautical theme piece. Hey, Rachel, congratulations. Thank you very much. Set that over there for you. Let's see. What do we want to do next? Let's do one of these trinket boxes. Here, let's do the music one, which I honestly didn't realize it was a music box when I picked it up. But I think it was taped, and I didn't bother untaping it in the store. Let me pull it up here, and then I'll show it to you. Okay. So this one here, it says Tonight We Love on here, and it's got some nice decorative elements going on here. And then you lift the lid up, and on the inside of the lid, it gives you a whole little spiel about the music that's played, and it's in B flat minor and all the things. And then in here, there's not a whole lot of room left for trinkets, but this is where the music box is with the key, and it does work. And then on the back, it says made in Japan, and then, oh golly, limited edition 1981 Franklin porcelain, the melodies of love. So just a cute little piece. Started at $4 and run for 20 seconds. I was really glad it worked, considering I was not aware that it was a music box. The fact that it worked was a bonus, because that would have been really sad. But I love the little bird and the flowers. I think the top part is really what got me on it. All right. Let's put that guy there. Let's pull up our next one. Here, let's do this mug. All right. So this mug, I really like it. I love the handle, how they did it, like these kind of little dimple marks on here. But then the bottom part here is like this sort of like bronze, brass, metallic sort of color. And then this drip glaze cobalt going on. And it's the same basically on the inside. No damage to it. It was signed Mary Ada, something like that on the bottom. And then it has sort of this like pinched thing going on down here. Just really cute. We'll start it at $8 and run for 20 seconds. I can't help myself. When I find cool art pottery mugs that are in really good condition, I just pick them up. I pick them up with y'all in mind. All right. Set that guy there. Okay. Pull up our next one. Here, let's do this raku bowl. Now this bowl, I think, had on the interior of the rim, I think I might have put in there that it was a chip, but really when I'm looking at it, I think it's more of a glaze skip on there. Either way, it's missing glaze right there. But otherwise, it's in perfect condition. And I love the colors and stuff on it and how they kind of did it in a drip glaze fashion here. And you kind of got all the colors going on, really. And then on the bottom, it is signed Saif, S-A-I-F, and then it's impressed or in size as well with $6.99 or $6.99 on the bottom. But really cute little trinket dish. We'll start it at 14. We're running for 20 seconds. It was raining here again today, y'all. Like every day. Even if we have sunshine half the day, it don't last. It'll rain in the evening or the night for sure. It's kind of getting ridiculous, to be honest. All right, let's do this mug. Okay, so this one here, now I've seen these called like hand warmer mugs. I think I put it as like a pocket mug, pocket handle mug. I honestly don't know what the official name is on it. Is it signed Nair, N-E-H, I think, ER 2017? It's something to that effect. Anyway, it's in perfect condition. Nice aqua blue with the green, sort of foamy style drip glaze on it. Really cute. We'll start it at $8 and run for 20 seconds. So yeah, leaving the Goodwill the other day during the storms, right after I turned off the camera, it started pouring rain. Like couldn't see 30 feet in front of the car, kind of pouring rain. So I made it down a couple blocks and then stopped at a store down there that I like. And so I just kind of hung out there for a little bit till till it stopped raining. At least raining is hard. It was crazy. All right, so this one here I found recently, and as far as I can tell, it's not marked with anything. But when I tried to do research on it, I kept coming up with like Mexican pottery. I have no proof that that's truly what it is, but it has these metal embellishments on it and that are hung on with string through the interior here. It does appear to be handmade. It is not glazed. If anything, I would say it's bisque. But there is some sort of paint or whatever to the exterior here. But it is a really nice, really cool piece, kind of lightweight. We will start it at $8 and run for 20 seconds. I just thought it was unique. And like I said, it appeared like handmade, and I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know. I'm assuming these are probably like copper and brass pieces on it. All right, set that guy there. Okay, find our next one. Let's do this little trinket box. This is adorable. Okay, so this little trinket box is in perfect condition. And, oh golly, I can't remember what it was called now. Did I put it on there? Benjerong, Thai Benjerong. So the bottom of it says hand painted in Thailand. And it's like raised enamel on all of it with sort of this floral geometric kind of pattern. No chips or cracks or anything to it. Little porcelain dish. And same thing with the lid. Even the gold, I don't really see any wear or anything to it. Just a really cute little dish. But we'll start it at $12 and run for 20 seconds. I haven't seen Rami pop in here. He might be working tonight. All right. Set that there. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and do this one. This one here is kind of a simple little box, but I liked it. The bottom of it has a sticker that says made in Japan, counterpoint, San Francisco, and then a zip code. But it's a basket weave, I'll just say decal, but it's like slightly textured. So it kind of has a basket weave texture to it. And I don't think, oh no, there was a tiny chip right here on the inside of the lid. But other than that, it was in great shape. Little porcelain dish here. We'll start at $4 and run for 20 seconds. I think I just was impressed that it was textured to like feel like a basket. All right. Set this guy here. Okay. Let's see. Let's run these little other trinket box pieces real quick. Floral leaf. That would be this one. Okay. So this is the smaller of the two little paper mache, hand painted, enameled, and it has raised leaves on it, purple, gold, green, red, and the inside of it, minor wear to it, as expected with age, but in otherwise really good condition. No markings on it. Probably made in India. We'll start it at $4, run for 20 seconds. All right, set that one there, and let's do the other one. Okay, so this is the other paper mache box. This one, where's the piece? Has a little bit of extra wear to the little nub here. Still functions and works fine. I just want to point it out. Otherwise, it's kind of that normal use just from lifting the lid off and on it. But it's, again, hand-painted flowers. I'm not going to lie, out of the two, this is probably my favorite. But we'll start it at $4 and run for 20 seconds. Oh, this one did have a sticker on the bottom that I believe says made in India, but it's kind of partially gone. So it's just based off the few letters I can still make out on there. I think that's what it says. All right. So I got there. Let's see. I think we got 2 more here. Let's do this pitcher. So I suppose you could call it a creamer or a small pitcher, whatever floats your boat. It's another art pottery piece. This one's a mystery. I don't know if it's signed. It could be worth millions of dollars. I don't know, because I didn't remove the felt to try to figure that out. Nonetheless, it's an art pottery piece with sort of this drip glaze going on. No damage or issues with the spout or anywhere else on it. Handle's in good shape. And I love the design they did on it too. But we will start it at $8 and run for 20 seconds. I'm not really sure why there's felt on the bottom. I'm assuming whoever owned it previously used it as a decorative piece, maybe? I don't know. But it's glazed on the interior, and there's no crazing or anything that I'm aware of. So, I mean, theoretically, you could use it as a little pitcher or something. All right, set that guy there. And then I think, lastly, what I had in the lineup tonight was this fun piece that I picked up recently. And this is so cool. The sticker on the bottom says made in Korea. It is redware. And it is a figural swan, what you would call a spill vase. And I cannot find any, I searched this thing. I cannot find any damage to it at all. But I love the flip and glaze on there. Like, so pretty. And then down here, there's even impressed like little flower details and stuff. Just a cute bud vase. We started at $10 and run for 20 seconds. But, you know, normally these guys have been like decapitated and their head put back on and stuff. No issues with this guy. Here's the other side of him too. All right, set that guy there. Okay, well, I don't know if you guys are able to see any of the stuff from previous auctions in there. Let me see. Because I've got a few things like the little Talavera redware, anthropomorphic redware dog figurine, the Murano style art glass dish, the copper butterfly sculpture, that international silver plated jewelry box, the pointer dog glass oval paperweight. I had a couple trivets, a couple art glass dishes in there. So if you guys are interested in me running any of that, I'm more than happy to. Otherwise, everything I had in the lineup for tonight, we have done. All right, I don't see any takers, which is fine by me. I'll include some of them in the next one. Let me see who is up and going right now. Of course, Miss Jocelyn is. Well, why don't we just go raid her? Why not? I'm never streaming when she is, so. All right. All right, guys, I will see you on the next one. We're going to head over and see what Crazy Lamp Lady is up to.